Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to jump on and film a quick whip and chat. It's going to be a real short one just to say hey and let y'all know that I am still practicing and working on my videos and trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing and just have some fun with it. So that's what I'm going to do today. This will probably be very short, but just was in the mood just to do a little diamond painting before I go to work this morning, because it really helps kind of relax me and get me into my zone and help clear my head before I have to go to work and focus on finding errors in other people's work. That's an interesting thing that I do. It's very important that I don't allow myself to go all negative, because when you're focused on what's wrong all day long, you can get pretty dark pretty quickly. So I really enjoy starting my morning out with just a little bit of diamond painting, so I figured I'd practice doing a small whip and chat. So what has everyone been up to? I was on Facebook last night checking out some of the posts and just seeing what everybody had done throughout the day, and noticed that Mrs. Coffee posted that YouTube is no longer going to allow people to do lives from their phones until they have 1,000 subscribers. So that's maybe a challenge for some people, maybe a challenge for me. I don't know how soon I'm going to start doing lives or how often I will do those to begin with, but we'll see. That's kind of a shame. I saw someone say that you know, while it's understandable given what happened, I don't even know when that happened, where someone filmed some violence live. That's, you know, it's understandable that YouTube would be concerned about that and, you know, try to do something, but it is a bit unfortunate that, as someone posted last night, that YouTube punishes, you know, people that haven't done anything and have been using those lives as a way to grow their YouTube channels. But it's one of those things, I suppose. It just is what it is. So I'm going to be just doing everything I can to support the small channels so that they can grow quickly and get to that, you know, 1,000 subscriber mark and be able to enjoy the benefits of filming their lives on their phones. So that's my plan going forward. So yes, you are looking at this painting sideways and sort of at an angle. My daughter and son were watching my first video with me and having a lot of fun. My daughter was doing some, oh gosh, I don't know, comedy reaction comments to my video, and she just had us all just literally almost laughing so hard we couldn't breathe. She was just hilarious. But one of the things she did mention is she's like, "Mom, do you realize that painting's upside down?" It's like, yes, I know. Given the small space I have to work in, I have to go sideways and upside down and at an angle, and it just is what it is. That's a good thing about doing this craft is we can adapt it to whatever our situation is. So that's pretty cool. So this morning I am using one of my diamond painting pens that, oops, let me get it into frame. One of my diamond painting pens that I got from Diamond Painting by Donnie from her shop, and it's very blingy, very extra. It's got a little gem right there, a little pearl right there. Of course, the little, oh, did you see that little gem, little pearl, and of course the super sparkly diamond at the top. It's metal, beautiful sort of, I don't know, it's almost like a rose gold pink, so I'm really enjoying using those. I have about, I don't know, 6 or 7 diamond painting pens that I have purchased from Diamond Painting by Donnie, so that's been a lot of fun for me. So, what is everyone's plans for the weekend? For me, I got to get through my work day today. Before I even go to work, I have to go to a vehicle licensing agency and pick up my vehicle tabs, my car tabs, tags, whatever it is you call them in your area. In Washington State, we always called them tabs, and down here they call them tags. So I'm going to get a little bit confused like that. People always correct me when I say tabs instead of tags, but they do a thing where if this year my car had been recalled, and I didn't even know it until it was time to renew my tags. My car had been recalled for my brakes, of all things. I guess there was a piece that could break and you would just all of a sudden lose your brakes. So thank God the Department of Motor Vehicles notifies you of that. But because of that, I couldn't mail my my renewal in or put it on the, or do it online, so it had to actually be walked in. So for $25, I was able to have an agency down here where you can get your registration renewed, walk it in for me, so that was definitely worth the time saving. So this morning I'll go pick the tags up for my car, and then go to work, and then tonight, I'm not sure, I saw also posted online that Mrs. Coffee wasn't feeling well. I hope she takes good care of herself, does what's good for her. If she has to cancel that live so she can get better fast, I think we'll all survive. I will definitely miss doing the after hours Crafters Lounge tonight, but at 9 I do have some new residents that are excited about starting diamond painting, so I'll be doing that. Tomorrow I work from 9 to 1, and then pretty much my weekend should be about relaxing, maybe hanging out with my daughter and grandkids. Not sure if my son will drive down, and he's a truck driver. I'm not sure if he'll have time when he gets to the California area today. He drives from Washington every week. Not sure if he'll have time to come over. He does a lot of weekends, usually 2 to 3 weekends a month, so hopefully I'll get to see him on Sunday. And other than that, just get some weekend cleaning and organizing done, and hopefully make some good progress on this painting. I've made quite a bit of progress since that last video I did, but sorry, getting over a bit of a cold. So I have pretty much just, let's see, I have this little section that I'm working on here, and then basically, I don't know, let's see, just from here over to there. So just like basically one more strip, and I'll be done with this one. I think the next one that I'm probably going to work on is an Ever moment that I have had under my bed for, gosh, I don't know, probably about 6 months, and haven't really opened yet. So I figure it's just nice and safe in that tube, does have the packaging and stuff off, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about trying to do an unboxing with that. I do have some pieces. I think maybe over the weekend I'm going to try to film my first unboxing, because I have a painting that came in last weekend. So I think I'll do that, but I may do some sort of, like, not unboxing, but I don't know, project begin or project start video, and then get started on that Evermoment. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be super beautiful. So that'll be really fun to get that one going. Another video that I kind of would like to do soon is, I have a bit of a stash. Now, it's not a huge stash, but I love to watch the what's in your stash videos that some of the creators have done. So I'm thinking maybe I'll figure out how to do one. I think another thing on my agenda for this weekend is to order a tripod so that I can get some better, you know, camera angles for my videos, and probably just practice a little bit more. Because as I said, I'm just bound and determined to figure this all out and put out some videos that are, you know, decent quality for whoever would like to join me. So pretty excited about doing those things too. And I think I just need to kind of relax and rest. Work was not that bad this week, pretty mellow. I accomplished a lot, but still by Fridays I'm feeling kind of brain dead and just ready to have some me time. So other than working for 5 hours tomorrow here at the shelter, but that'll be all right. It's a different kind of different kind of work, so don't feel quite as mentally drained by that one. Let's see, I think I'll switch and do a different symbol, just because I'm getting kind of bored with that, with the one I'm working on. Does anybody else do that? I get bored super quickly. I get bored really quickly with working with just one color. I don't like confetti. I like to work with one color for, you know, a significant period of time, and I don't like having to just do one or two colors at a time, but I do get bored. I think that's one of the reasons why I work in these square sections, like the one you see that I'm working on right now, and just kind of finish that and then move on to the next one. It helps me to actually feel like I'm accomplishing something. On a real small piece I buy some small pieces sometimes and do those, and they're nice when I've, you know, finished a large one like this, just to kind of, you know, finish something quickly, give myself a break. And so when I've tried a couple of times to just do it like all in one color, or, you know, do a certain part of the painting all at once, and I just don't enjoy that as much. I don't know if part of it is working in these little squares and is kind of feeds my sense of control. It could be that too, but I think really it's just about I get bored. Get bored working with one color, and so it's nice to be able to just don't get me wrong though, because I do like color blocking. I like having real large sections of color, because then I can use my multi-placers, and that seems to go pretty quickly for me. I used to do a whole lot of checkerboarding. I don't do as much these days because I prefer those multi-placers. I love my 3-placer and 4-placer. 6-placer or above, I probably need to practice with those a little bit more so I get a little bit better at using those and getting the drills on, you know, straight and neatly. Probably the next time I have a painting that has some, you know, really large chunks of color, solid background, something like that, I'll probably do some practice with those. So that's kind of what I like to do. So how do you guys do it? Do you guys like your multi-placers 1 by 1? That's another thing I want to do is, because I get bored so quickly and because I have probably a bit of undiagnosed adult ADHD kind of going on, I've picked up some tips and tricks from YouTube creators that I've seen, and some things that I've just kind of thought of on my own. And so I have all these like shortcuts that I've developed for myself so that I can just focus on dropping drills. I love watching your guys' videos. I love how organized you are. I love your storage solutions. Love how creative you guys get with things sometimes, and all the effort you put in to keeping yourself organized but some of those things, I don't know, just don't work for me. I have to find quick, easy, because at the end of the day, for me, I don't really enjoy kitting up. I don't enjoy kitting down. What I really enjoy is putting the diamonds on the canvas. So I've come up with lots of little lazy ways to do things. For example, this is one of them. I've heard people say, you know, if there's only a few of one color, they will just kind of do one at a time. I use these little containers. I love them. They're very easy to deal with. They're easy to put the drills in. They're easy to open. All you do is squeeze the sides and the lid pops off. So to me, it's not fiddly. I don't like fiddly things. I don't know, I'm weird. And then because the bottom's nice and flat and it's easy to get into, I can always just grab a drill. So even if there's like more than just like 4 or 5 drills, if there's not a huge amount, I will just get them one at a time and not pour into a tray. I find that that really saves me a lot of time and just gives me one less thing to have to fiddle with. I don't like fiddly things. I guess diamond painting's sort of fiddly, but I don't know. It's repetitive. I think that's one of the reasons why it speaks to my soul and helps so much with, you know, some of my anxiety and stuff I've got going on. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I think one more symbol, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and call this video and try to jump into the shower and get myself ready for my work day. I think I'll do this round symbol right in here. It's a little like O, and I think that is number 6. And number 6 is color, let's see, number 6 is 336, so it's a very, very dark gray. So we'll just go ahead and pop those in. yeah, I just love these little containers. I'll do a video real soon showing you how I do store things, how I kit up, because like I said, it's super, super simplistic, super quick, and just not fiddly. I don't like to fiddle. So, I don't know, I just keep thinking about that DP-a-thon last weekend. That was a lot of fun. I've heard a lot of people talking in their videos and in their lives that they were kind of exhausted after the weekend. We all did a lot of diamond painting, didn't we? It was awesome, though. I've just been wondering, has anybody heard, or are we gonna do a? I know they had sort of tentatively planned one for May, I think. So I'm just kind of wondering if that one's gonna be a go. I can't see why it wouldn't be. I think this first one was so successful that that would be a ton of fun. It's just, I love the way, even since I started watching YouTube videos in this diamond painting community back in July of last year, so less than a year, and I just love the way this community has grown and changed and supported each other, and it's just been amazing to watch. It's amazing to watch not only the growth in the YouTube creators and, you know, how much, although their videos were good to begin with, how much better they've gotten, and how much their channels have grown, to just kind of, I don't know, the different ways we have kind of begun to organize as a community, thanks to a lot of work on the parts of a lot of different people who have just jumped in and set up things like, you know, the live schedule, Diamond Painting Underground page, where we can all kind of come together and talk about our respective channels or whatever we want to. The DP-a-thon, you know, the way everyone cooperates in doing their lives and all those things. So yeah, I think that's about it for me. I did finish that symbol, I think, if I didn't miss any, which I do quite frequently. Oh, I do see 3 more down here at the bottom. Let's get those real quick. Just like some of you, I'm sure, I have a tendency to think I'm all finished with a color, and then I'll find a few more. It seems like every single time. I don't like confetti, but it's really funny. I giggle all the time because it's almost like I make my own confetti. Have to clean that up right at the end of the section. That's why I get my infamous holes. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Be sure to like or dislike, either way. Subscribe if you'd like to, so that we can spend some more time hanging out. I will see you in the next video. Bye!